When did you realize your sibling would rather see you dead than happy? I was always the responsible twin. Not officially, of course. My parents would never say that out loud. But when my sister Maya and I stood next to each other, people always noticed her first. Maya was born charming, athletic, and magnetic. I was born cautious, bookish, and forgettable. When we turned 9, my parents rented out a country club and surprised her with a gold necklace. I wasn't allowed to attend, and for me, we had takeout at home. And since my dad forgot to pick up a cake, I ended up just making a wish on a birthday candle stuck in a donut. Or every school morning, my mom would make Maya French toast with fresh berries. Mine was usually instant oatmeal eaten standing up with a don't be late. The message was clear. Charisma equals worth, and I didn't have it until college happened because it didn't just change my circumstances. It transformed everything. By the time I was 21, I'd landed a tech internship, developed confidence, and started getting opportunities I never had before. At first, I thought it was some fluke that would disappear. I didn't even know how to handle success. But suddenly, out of nowhere, I got a full-time offer. They weren't joking. No one was laughing. And that's when it clicked. I really had changed. So I accepted. I don't even know how Maya found out about it, but she did. So that same day, I came home to my mom telling me I had to turn it down. When I asked why, she said, "It's making Maya insecure. You have to consider family." I stared at her with zero intention of rejecting my dream job. But I did try my best to downplay it because I still wanted us to be close, to support each other. But this wasn't enough for her. On multiple occasions, Maya hacked my LinkedIn while I slept just so she could message my boss saying I wanted to resign for personal reasons. She even tried telling HR I lied on my resume. Obviously, her schemes never worked, but she never gave up. Then came my first big presentation. I wore this navy suit that actually made me feel really professional. And even our dad said I looked successful. Maya was silent for the rest of the month. Then she finally snapped. I was in the middle of my morning drive when I realized the steering wasn't responding. A concrete barrier loomed ahead, and my blood froze. I genuinely thought I was going to die, and I would have, if not for the emergency brake that I managed to pull. I knew immediately that Maya was the one behind this, but I wasn't angry or sad, just terrified. I drove home immediately, and I was met with my mom and Maya sitting in the kitchen. "Maya, you psycho, you could have killed me." Maya just shrugged, but I could see genuine fear on my mom's face. So I continued. "Mom, Maya just tampered with my car. I could have died." My hands were shaking uncontrollably, but she just sat there, face completely pale. "Mom, don't you understand?" Then she finally spoke. "Jenna, pack your things immediately." I stood there for a full minute completely stunned. She didn't say anything else, just called my cousin and told her I would be arriving for an extended stay. At that point, I was too shocked to keep arguing. I just threw my essential items and laptop into a duffel bag before walking out to the car waiting outside. My mind was racing, but 5 minutes later, everything became clear because that's when she called me. "Sweetheart, I'm sorry, but you're safer away," she was whispering, voice trembling. "Your sister's obsession has become dangerous." Turns out, a month ago when my dad complimented me, my sister tampered with his brakes too. My mom was too scared to involve police because Maya threatened that if any authorities got involved, she would frame us both. Suddenly, it all clicked together. I could tell from her tone that she realized her mistakes with Maya too, but I didn't care about that anymore. You see, Maya now believed she was untouchable, that nothing could stop her, that I was the weak one, and I was about to show her just how wrong she was about everything. The rest of the full video is on my channel and linked below.